Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Long time no chat. Sorry, I'm kind of being quiet because I'm pretty sure my roommate is still sleeping. But if you haven't already noticed, today is my first week as like a new grad nurse and I'm so excited. I'm also very nervous. I'm not really sure what to expect this week because it's like classroom orientation. And I got really lucky because one of my classmates is also working on the same floor as me in the trauma ICU. I don't know if I mentioned that on here, but I got a job in the trauma ICU. So, be down the trenches. And I'm don't know if I'm regretting that decision or not. Like, wow. Really, they're just throwing me out there as a new grad. They must have really liked me on my practicum because what the hell. Anyway, I just washed my face. I'm gonna do light little makeup and I already made my coffee downstairs, so I'll probably grab that and just head out the door. I kind of want to leave in the next like 15 minutes. I don't really have to, but I just want to get there early. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm sure today we're just going over like the hospital's mission statement and like their values and all that, because I did orientation for this hospital already. Because if you don't know this, I have a job there as a nurse extern. Also, I feel like I have a lot to share in this vlog. Like, I'm excited for this vlog. I feel like I have a lot of updates for you and like a lot going on with my life currently. So I'm super excited to get more into it. But right now I'm just using the L'Oreal lotion stuff. Love this. Definitely recommend. And then I also use the L'Oreal Nude True Match because it's like a hydrating, glowy, lighter foundation. It's not, I definitely don't use this for full coverage, but I just love the way that it looks on my skin. It like covers my acne. Because can we talk about this? I've also probably deep down the main reason why I haven't been vlogging as much is because my acne has gotten out of hand. Like, I don't know what is going on. I hoped with nursing school being done that it would like go away, but it hasn't. So I think I'm gonna go to a dermatologist, honestly, because I've never had acne before. Like, I'm straight up, I don't get acne. So I'm like, what is happening? So obviously really been struggling with that because it's just like, I don't want to film my face when like my face looks like this. I actually went camping last night. One of my really good friends, Meredith, and we slept in her car. She has like a 4Runner and we laid the seats back and all that, so it wasn't like that bad, but definitely did not get a good night's rest. But last night I went to bed at like 10 and I woke up at 7, so I feel really good. My face still looks so tired. I just put on some scrubs because they give us the option to do like business casual or scrubs. And as a healthcare worker, or if you're in healthcare, you know that we do not own business casual. We only own scrubs. This is what the fit. I'm about to head downstairs and grab a snack and make my iced coffee. Wish me luck, I'm kind of getting nervous. Yeah, I just got back from first day orientation and it was honestly a lot of fun. Did not think it was gonna be like that. I thought I was gonna be with like, hello, all of the employees that were like hired through HCA, but it was honestly just the star RN people. So I think there was like 15 people maybe in the classroom with me, so it was all like nurses, so that was really nice. And we got a little packet of everything that we need, and we got our schedule for the next 6 weeks. So 6 weeks I'll be doing like classes mixed in with facility days, mixed in with like home studies. So obviously I can't show you the schedule because I want to keep my hospital as secretive as I can. But today we were there from 9 a.m. to 3, just like going over basic orientation stuff, what to expect, how to handle delegation, how to handle burnout, self-care, all the basics you need to know before starting nursing. And then tomorrow I have a clinical orientation at the hospital that I work at. It's from 8 to 4. So I guess we're just gonna be there kind of getting tours of the hospital, knowing what floors we'll be on, where everything is, except I've been working there for a while, so I kind of know mostly my way around, but it'll still be good to like get a refresh and all that. And then Wednesday is a home study. So we do a home study for 8 hours. We clock in on our phone and do that. And I am redoing my BLS. My certification is already like current, but it's going to expire in a couple months. So I was like, might as well just go ahead and get it out the way. And ACLS, so I'll be doing that this week. And then I think, yeah, this is Thursday. I'll have a facility precepted shift. So it's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Even though I'm doing night shifts, I'm doing my preceptor stuff. All my preceptor stuff is during the day, which unfortunately I'm kind of like, oh, that's annoying, because I want to be able to like meet the people that I'll be working with, start forming relationships and all that. But I'm also kind of happy because we're doing everything else is day shift. So it's kind of like, how am I going to do a night shift preceptor? Also, please don't mind my shirt. I got this at a Coetzel concert I went to after I graduated nursing school. What was it? No, I think it might have been during nursing school. But yeah, so I'm not, it's Coetzel. So yeah, Thursday I'll be at the hospital for 12 hours, just following a nurse around and doing that. So one thing I like about our nurse residency program is that we go to the hospital some days, and some days we do like classroom days, so that's nice. And then for Friday, I just have a virtual check-in. It's supposed to last for 6 hours, so I have to clock in on my phone and do that. So that'll be at home. So yeah, that is this week. Now I think I'm just gonna be hanging out around the house, not really doing anything, because I totally forgot that I'm going to this like home buyers class tonight. The lady texted me and was like, oh, I'll see you tonight, and I'm like, for what? And then just like, you signed up for the home buyers class. And I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. But some girls from my small group are meeting me there, so I'll probably sit with them. But I'm not trying to buy a home anytime soon, and definitely don't have the finances for that. But I'm just trying to take notes, that way I can go ahead and start saving up to buy a home whenever my bank account desires. Right now I'm actually gonna go outside and work on my flowers, because my roommate, her flowers look better than mine. So I'm gonna go out here and prune my flowers, because we did plant some flower boxes, and there was a huge rainstorm that came through last night, and the wind was literally crazy, and it pretty much just killed all my flowers. So now I'm working on these guys. Good morning. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It is June 13th, and I literally just rolled out of bed. I'm gonna do my daily devotional and then probably start getting ready for work. It's honestly funny saying that I'm going into work, because it doesn't really feel like work yet. Today I'm actually going to the hospital, so that's exciting. Okay, so I'm just sitting here getting ready, and I'm going into the hospital today for the first time as a registered nurse. What? That's spooky. I let my intrusive thoughts win this time. I really did. I'm kind of panicking. Who thought it was a good idea to let me go into the trenches? I'm literally going to be in the trauma ICU doing and pushing drugs to literally get a heartbeat. That makes me nauseous. I get my RN badge today. I have chills. Anyways, that's how my morning is going. Okay, I just threw on my scrubs. I'm going downstairs to pack my lunch real quick. I'm leaving a little bit early just because I need to stop by HR and get my RN badge. I'm not gonna lie, today took a lot out of me today. Like, I emotionally don't feel that great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Also, if our house looks different and it kind of empty, it's because one of our roommates moved out and we're getting a new roommate, and she seems so sweet. I'm so excited, but there's that. Anyways, so we'll actually be living with an RN, me, an RN, and then a CRNA. She just graduated CRNA school, so I'm excited for that. So that way we'll all have the same living situation, so that'll be nice. It's just easier to live with people that are on the same track as you and like have the same work schedule. And it makes things go easier. That's all I'll say about that. But today was like, I also just popped this pimple on my face. My face has been so bad. It like literally hurts so bad. I don't know what to do. I just think I need to go to like a dermatologist, but anyways, this is reality. We sat in a classroom for 8 hours straight. We got a 30-minute lunch break. Our 30-minute lunch break didn't start till 12:45. It was supposed to start at 12. We were given packets of PowerPoints that we can't even read. Obviously I'm complaining a lot right now, but it's like, I'm just in a bad mood because I was excited to go in today. Like they had all this stuff set up for us to look at and learn, and we didn't even get to like the IV tubing, the blood stuff, the art lines, the EDVs, which is like goes into your brain and drains fluid out of your brain, the different OG tubes. There's a bunch of stuff that we didn't really get to look at until like the last 45 minutes. And so that was kind of rushed because they were just trying to like rush us through it. So I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of, it was just like frustrating because I feel like I was back in nursing school, if that makes sense. Like we were just like given PowerPoints and someone was reading from a slide the whole time. It's like, okay, I can like do this on my own time. I'm here to learn skills. I don't know. I just feel like today was kind of like a drag. And then I was supposed to go to the farmer's market with one of my friends, and like I've been really wanting to go. And so I didn't make anything for dinner because I was gonna get dinner there. And then she just like changed the time on me and I sat in traffic for an hour and a half when I didn't even need to. So now I'm just kind of upset about that because it's just like, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's like, it's so frustrating when you like work at a hospital and it's like so different. It's like mentally so exhausting and time consuming. And then you like plan fun things to do with your friends and it doesn't work out sometimes. I'm so thankful because honestly my friends are like, I got lucky, I'm not gonna lie. I have like some of the most caring people in my life. Anyways, that was my little rant. Yeah, so today I wanted to work more with art lines and get more comfortable with that because I don't know if I said this earlier, but my 12-hour shift on the floor is Thursday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a home study. And I just wanted to get more comfortable with all the equipment before I actually go on the floor and start trying to like learn. And I feel like, I guess I'm frustrated because today I didn't really get to do that. I wasn't given the opportunity to do that. Tomorrow I have a home study for 8 hours. So basically I'll just be doing basic life support, getting my BLS renewed because I already have it, but it's about to expire. So I'm gonna renew that. And then I'm getting my ACLS or ALS. I don't even know what it's called, but I'm getting that tomorrow too. So hopefully I'll get that done within the 8 hours because we have to like clock in on our phone for our like home studies. And then after that, I'm actually gonna go volunteer tomorrow. And I haven't mentioned this on the vlog yet because I actually just started doing this, but I just started volunteering probably like maybe 3 weeks from now or 3 weeks ago at this like horse sanctuary rescue barn in Murfreesboro, which is about like a 40-45 minute drive from me. And I go out there, I try to go out there like twice a week. The guy has me like training horses and like working with them like a lot because they're like all rescue horses from kill pens because I don't know if any, like I feel like people have the misconception, but Amish people are like, I don't care, like they're not nice. Like every single horse that he has is basically from the Amish dropping them off at a kill pen because they didn't show correctly. And it's so sad, like these horses are so nice and they're so gentle. They're just scared of people because they've obviously been abused by the Amish community. And they're dropped off at a kill pen. Like who does that? It just blows my mind how out of touch they are with like, oh, whatever, I won't even go down that road, but it's just sad. So anyways, I've been working with the horses out there, but he does horse yoga on Saturdays. So Saturday I'm doing horse yoga. So I'm going out tomorrow, later in the day after I finish my 8 hour study. And then Friday too, just to like work some more with the horses before everyone comes out on Saturday. And Saturday I'm doing horse yoga with everyone. So I'm excited for that. It's really nice because he has like a yoga instructor come out. So it's not just like some random person teaching yoga. It's like a certified yoga instructor. And then after the hour of yoga, you get to hang out with the horses for an hour. And all the proceeds go to like feeding the horses and like covering all their vet bills and stuff. So it goes to a really good cause. So if you're in Murfreesboro or in this area and you wanna go, I'll drop the link down below. There's one on the 24th because this vlog will not be posted for the one that's on the 17th. But yeah, sorry, that was like a long rant. Anyways, I painted this while I went camping. Really proud of that. I kind of want to paint some more and like frame them and maybe add them to this wall right here, because I don't know, like I really like this vibe, but like obviously I want more. I just haven't been back to like the antique thrift store since. And then I kind of like how this is set up. I don't really want too much on my dresser area. I also need to frame this Nashville painting that's just kind of like a mess over here, and hang that up downstairs. And then honestly, the only other things that I want to do to my room is get a rug for right here. And then I want to get a like fake tall plant that like maybe hangs out like right here for the corner. And then other than that, I think I'll be good for my room. I might get like a new desk later on, but I don't know, I'm not that really pressed about it. But anyways, I'm about to change and get some shit done around the house. I just changed into a lot more comfier clothes, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start on my laundry. I went camping over the weekend, and all my blankets that I brought with me smell like bonfire, so I've been trying to wash them, but this one is taking forever to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drying that again. These are my riding pants, and since I'm going out tomorrow, I honestly kind of want to ride a little bit tomorrow, because I haven't ridden one of the horses that I've been working with in like a month, so I'm washing those. Okay, got my laundry started. This is also helping holding me accountable, because every time I do laundry, I hate folding it. Okay, I just got the towels out. I'm gonna go ahead and start folding those. So I know I mentioned on here earlier that I have some updates for you. I think honestly one of the biggest updates that I wanted to talk about on here was kind of where I wanted to take my channel, if that makes sense, like my YouTube channel. Because when I started my YouTube channel, it was literally right when I started nursing school. So obviously that's like all I know with YouTube. And I think now that I graduated nursing school, I took a break from YouTube because I was like, what do I do? Like I'm not in nursing school anymore, so why would I still be making YouTube videos? And then I've been seeing some comments like, where'd you go? Like, and then asking so many questions about nursing school in general. And I just kind of got to thinking, I was like, I don't really know what I want to do or like how to get back on YouTube now that I like graduated nursing school, because I feel like that was pretty much all of what my content was about. And so I started getting to thinking, I was like, I miss vlogging so much. Like I like love vlogging because like also I just love reading y'all's comments, and I don't know, it just makes me happy. But honestly, I go back and watch my YouTube videos like a lot. So it's honestly a great way for me to keep up with my life and just like show my passion and my interest at the time, and like what I'm really into and what I like doing. I don't know if like I just want to be an RN vlogger, you know, because that's not who I am. I'm gonna sit you down because we're about to get serious, okay? Okay, you're up on a tissue box, so serious. But anyways, I am a registered nurse. I've been working for 2 days as a registered nurse. I just want to say, whoever subscribed to my channel and actually followed along for my journey, and like even if you watch just like 1 or 2 YouTube videos and like you got something out of it, like I'm so happy that like I could provide you for that. And like thank you so much for watching my YouTube. I started this channel, I was like, I just want to record my journey, and whoever wants to watch can, whoever doesn't, cool. And like here we are. I don't know, I'm so grateful. I'm just so happy, and it makes me happy doing this. And I am a trauma ICU nurse. Like that is a title that I hold, but I'm so much more than that. And I feel like sometimes in the healthcare field, a lot of people get themselves so wrapped up in their job, and it's just like, even though they're clocked out, they're not really clocked out. They're like trying to see if they can come in to help work extra shifts, which is great, but they're also like texting their coworkers like, how's your shift going? Is it busy? Like, is it gonna be busy for me tomorrow? And it's like, you're not at work, but you're still like worried about work. And it's just like, I feel like that's a lot of nurses in healthcare, and probably like other professions too. And I guess for my platform and for me, that's just not who I am. I love my job, but my job, it defines me, but it's not me, if that makes sense. I go into work, I give it my all when I'm clocked in, and I care for my patients so much, even as like a tech. I respected my nurses so much, I was there for them. I liked hanging out with them on my free time, but it's just, I feel like there's like more to me than just that, which is like, if you don't feel that way and like you are a nurse and that is who defines you and that is what you want to make your whole life about, that is great, like that is awesome. But y'all are on my channel, this is me, Violet, that's just not who I am. So I feel like I don't know if, I know that I'm not going to be just making RN videos, a week in my life as an RN, a week in my life as a night shift RN, a week in my life as a new grad RN. I will be making those videos because I do love them and I love my job and I love sharing my stories, and like I've even had people that like aren't nursing related or healthcare related like watching my videos and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you do that, like I want to hear more about your stories and like what you do at work. And like I like sharing it, but I'm also like to the point where I want to share my hobbies and like more of who I am. Because in nursing school, I didn't have any hobbies. I was literally a nursing student. That was my title, nursing student. I didn't do anything for fun. And so like long story short, when I graduated nursing school, I was like, what do I do now? Because I was just like working as a nurse extern. I was studying for the NCLEX. So after I passed the NCLEX, I was like, I need to find stuff to do. Like I have free will and I have free time. I need to find stuff to do. So I went out and bought a set of women's golf clubs. I am now volunteering with a barn, horse sanctuary. A little bit about me, I've been riding horses since I was 8. I've showed horses, did equestrian. I've helped train like off the track thoroughbreds. So I like grew up with horses, so that's something that I really want to get back into. In college, when I got my undergrad in nutrition, I actually volunteered with the Oxford Mounted Police Department, which is like the horse police force, whatever. And so I did that, which I'm really proud of myself. Like I'm back doing something that I love. I've been like working out a lot and I don't know, I just feel like I went camping. I've been going to so many concerts. Like I've just been doing so much outside of nursing. Then it's fulfilling my heart the same way as my job does. So I kind of just want to like start sharing that too. So sorry, that was a really long rant, but I guess where I'm going with this is that if you will start seeing more content from me that's not nursing related, just because that's my passion. Like I love my job, but like it's a job at the end of the day. And I know like a lot of nurses won't admit that and they're like, nursing is 24/7. I am always a nurse. I am, but it's also a career. It's a job. It doesn't completely define me. So that's where my take is on it. And if you feel differently, that's fine. But yeah, I just thought I would come on here, say that, and let you know that some content from me will be different. What you can expect is I will still be filming a week in the life as a new grad nurse, specifically on night shift, but right now in orientation and when I'm getting like precepted, I'll be on day shift. So look forward for that. I'll still be making these like videos. I think I guess I'll be breaking it up. I don't know if y'all, obviously I'm pretty sure y'all probably follow Anna Hyde or Anna Heed. I forget her name, but she's a nurse in New York City. She's a PEDS nurse, she's so cute. But she does like other stuff outside of nursing on her vlogs, and I think my channel is kind of gonna lean toward that, but like with my own spin on it. So I think I'll just like post nursing videos, because I'll probably, once I start working, I'll probably hopefully be doing 3 shifts in a row. And then the shifts I'm not working, I'll be posting like lifestyle videos and what I do. Exploring Nashville. Like I literally haven't explored Nashville because I've been in nursing school. Like I was limited myself to so much because I was like, no, I have to study and I felt guilty for going out. But now I'm like actually going out and doing stuff and having fun, meeting new people. So yeah, I think that's just something that I want to incorporate into my channel. I'm also looking at getting a fly rod. I want to start fly fishing. Some of y'all are probably like, you do the most manliest tomboy things and you're not tomboy at all. But I know it's weird. I have like a really tomboy side of me, but like make it girly, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to get on here and explain that because I didn't want my followers or subscribers or whatever, my friends, to be like, why aren't you posting this kind of content, blah, blah, blah. So here's your little update. Also, if you have any suggestions like on how you want to like see my page worked out, I'm totally open to like comments and stuff. If you have any suggestions for me or any ideas or anything that you like are interested in seeing from my side. Like, I don't mind sharing that at all. Also, I am filming a nursing school NCLEX, next gen NCLEX, applying to nursing school, any nursing related questions, orientation, new grad nurse, Q&A. I will be filming it Monday on the 19th, and I'll be leaving like a Dropbox probably on Saturday. This video will be up on Sunday the 18th, but I'll be filming the Q&A on the 19th. And you can ask any questions. I'll answer them all on the comments under this video, and I'll also put up like a Q&A thing on YouTube. And I might put something up on my Instagram. I just don't know. It's like I feel like I don't have that many people subscribed to my Instagram, so I actually might do something on TikTok. So stay tuned for that. Ask away. I will literally answer any question you want, and I'll be straight up with you. I will be so straight up. Sorry, that was a really long rant, but I just feel like it was something that had to be said. And I'm so excited because, I don't know, I like vlogging, and like I love what I'm doing outside of nursing too. So like I just want to share that with you. Long story short. Please don't get mad at me. Okay, so I just got my blankets put away after that long rant, and I'm actually gonna go downstairs and edit a YouTube video that should have been uploaded last Wednesday. So if you're watching this, it should be up. But it's actually from nursing school, so I'm kind of excited to edit it because I haven't like looked at this footage in like months. So here we go. This is why I love going back and watching vlogs.
Like, I'm done. I don't ever have to go back to that building ever again.
Like, even going back and rewatching that just made me smile and put me in such a better mood. And I think I'm just gonna hang out on the couch and watch Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, TikTok. I put on Paige Lorenz on YouTube. If you have any good YouTube recs on people that you like to watch, let me know. Good morning, it is June 14th, and I currently just woke up. Well, I just got out of bed and my alarm clock went off like 40 minutes ago. But I was too tired to get up. But I really want to go on a run this morning, and I noticed that it is getting warmer and warmer outside. So I came downstairs to grab one of these guys. So I'm doing like a home study today. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in after my run and start clocking my hours. Okay, so it is currently 8:30. I was supposed to go running like an hour ago, but I just changed. This is what I'm running in. The guy that I volunteer with, I don't know if I mentioned this on here yet. I feel like I have, but maybe I haven't. But y'all will see it today because I'm actually going out there later today. I volunteered like a horse rescue sanctuary barn where like all the horses are rescued. Not all of them except like one or two are rescued from kill pens. I think I did mention this on here. Very sad, but they're living a way better life right now. And like I love going out there and working with the horses. We're trying to get them like more warmed up to people. Like they really like people, but they're like are not gonna come up to you. Like you have to go up to them first. Anyways, long story short, to help cover costs of like vet bills and feeding them and all of that, he puts on horse yoga every Saturday. It's in Murfreesboro. He texted me this morning and said me and only one other person signed up for horse yoga on Saturday. And that makes me really sad because he's like really trying to do something different, and it's all the proceeds literally go to the horses, and it's only $25 a person. You go out there for an hour to do yoga, and he was like, the two people that signed up, you and someone else, is just enough to cover the yoga instructor, so y'all can come out and just have fun with it. And I was like, that is so sad. So anyways, I've been spending all my morning reaching out to like Nashville Guru, Nashville Guide, all of them, and like emailing them and trying to see if they can make a post about it or like come out on Saturday and see what they're about. So yeah, if you're in Murfreesboro, located near Murfreesboro, you should go. They put one on almost every Saturday if people sign up. I know the one last week got canceled because literally no one signed up, but also CMA Fest was going on. I'm about to go on my run now at 8:30 and it's gonna be so hot. But I don't care because I love those freaking horses, and I'll go run in the heat to get the word out. I don't care. I want people to come, and I want people to enjoy them as much as I do. I will say I'm not a fan of yoga, but like I don't mind it, but I'm doing it for the horses. Okay, I'm gonna go run. Y'all, that run about near killed me. I haven't ran in probably like 2 weeks. I didn't think I was getting that out of shape, but apparently it was pretty rough. Yeah, so I've been sitting downstairs for like 30 minutes. My face is still beet red, so if that's any indication of how it went, I am glad I did it though. So I'm gonna do a quick little body shower, work on my health stream, make some breakfast, clock in, and I might like take my lunch break and just go to the grocery store because I do also have Bible study tonight and it's like a potluck. So I think I'm just gonna bring something from the grocery store because I don't have time to make anything. Okay, I just got out of the shower, gonna throw on some clothes and head downstairs and make some breakfast. Okay, I literally just threw on a big t-shirt and some Lulu shorts because I did not feel like putting on a sports bra right now. I am going to also start working on my health stream. The first one I'm just gonna get out of the way is basic life support. Probably not gonna pay attention to the modules that well because, I mean, if you're a nurse and you pass the NCLEX, you should know basic life support. I do. I've done basic life support many times. CPR, that's all me. I've done that. No, but I'm gonna pay attention, but I'm gonna be doing it while I'm making, oh shit. While I'm making breakfast, because I'm starving. Okay, so first things first, obviously, you have to get all of your ingredients out. And I already put 3 pieces of turkey bacon on the stove. Recently, I've just been really liking limes, but I'm going to roll it out like that. And then I'm gonna use half of my lime for the top of my burrito, and then the other half I'm just gonna put into my ice water because why not? And then while my turkey bacon is cooking, I'm going to crack 2 eggs, and how convenient for me. I only have 2 left in here, so reduce, reuse, recycle. And of course I gotta go run my fingers under some water. Back. And now a great way to get extra protein in. There's 6 grams of protein in 1 egg, so 12 grams of protein already. And then in cottage cheese, in half a cup, there's 11 grams, but I'm probably gonna use, what's half of a cup? 1/4? Right? I don't know. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. Don't judge. Promise you I'm not dumb. But I'm gonna use half of a cup. So probably like 11 grams of protein. I mean 5 grams of protein. So my breakfast has 16 grams of protein with just this little mixture in case you're interested. Oh my gosh, 1 piece of bacon has 6 grams. What's 6 times 3? My 3 pieces of bacon have 18 grams of protein, so I'm eating protein for breakfast. Okay, I didn't even know that. I didn't have that much. Anyways, oh, I need to flip my bacon over here. And honestly, I kind of like cooking my eggs with the bacon stuff on there. Ooh. I would have set that on the stove. That would have been really bad. Because I feel like it just adds a little bit more pizzazz. Okay, pour my little egg mixture on there. I don't recommend this to all, but you know, whatever floats your boat. If you have a gas stove, take a tortilla and plop it on the flame. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, oh, that's hot. Gives it a little crisp, if you will. But you gotta keep a laser eye focus on here, or else your house will catch on fire. And then I need to get a little spatula out, but I'm never taking my eyes off of the flame. Got my spatula. Use your peripheral vision. Oh, hot. It's hot. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's hot. Okay. Anyways, a little crisp. This looks so good. Okay, so I went ahead and sprinkled some mozzarella cheese on there, but you don't have to if you're picky about like 15 extra calories. Do your thing, but it makes it way better, I promise. Flip this bad boy open. You don't have to have one, but if you do, I'd use it. And then get some lime juice on that joint. I hope you enjoyed my segment cooking with Violet, but now I have to finish my health streams. It's basically just like a long PowerPoint of how to best do basic life support, which pretty much involves determining if the person's dead or alive, why they could possibly be dead, and you know, hooking up that AED, starting that CPR, calling for help, yeah, all that good stuff. So that is what I'm about to relearn about, in case I did forget something. Who knows, you know, everyone can learn how to do CPR better. And then hopefully I can finish this in a timely manner and then start on my ALS, AC, what's it called? I always forget. ACLS? ACLS. Y'all, I've been doing this for like an hour, and it's actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, I just completed 4 out of 7. So I'm gonna take a little break and go to the grocery store and get some groceries. Okay, I just changed and put on a little Lulu top. Okay, I just got back from Kroger. I did a little grocery haul for you real quick. So I don't know, I'm sure, maybe not. I don't know if you watch Paige Lorenz or whatever, but I follow her Dairy Boy Kitchen, and she's been pickling a lot of stuff, so I want to start pickling stuff. And so I got some distilled white vinaigrettes. I got a bunch of lemons. I also got this creamer because I have like a s'mores creamer in the fridge that I got at Aldi, and it's trash. And that one's like my go-to. So I got that. I think that's in. And then I also found these. I was looking for bone broth because I've been watching a lot of TikToks on like the benefits of drinking bone broth for like gut health and vitamins and increasing your, basically your blood levels. So I got these. There was a lot of them that had like added gums and sugars and a bunch of added stuff. And this one looked not terrible to me. Honestly, I'm not really sure. But there's 10 grams of protein, 0 sugar, but there's like 50 calories in it, which is, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna try that out for a little bit and see if that improves anything. I also got some carrots because I want to pickle carrots, red onion. I've been wanting to pickle a red onion for the longest time, but I just like haven't. And a cucumber. I'm gonna like chop them up into like little slivers and pickle that. And I also got mustard seed because only like seasoning I didn't have was mustard seed. So, okay, well here's what the carrots look like. And one of the cucumbers because it said to immediately cover and put in the fridge. Okay, so right now I just got out to the barn that I volunteered with. I don't know if you can see them. I just said hello. And I gave Buddy an apple because I'm about to go get on Buddy. We're working with Buddy because he doesn't like leaving the herd and leaving his friends, but he's probably the only one that I feel comfortable riding right now. So I got the saddle ready. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch him. Okay, I captured Buddy. That honestly wasn't that bad. He kind of came up to me because I had an apple, and he's going for the other apple on the floor because Brienne over here did not want it. Look at them. But I'm going to go brush him off, tack little Buddy up. I'm gonna go on a little ride, and I don't think he's gonna like it. Alrighty, I just brushed him off, and now I'm gonna tack him up and get on him. Probably not gonna record that though, just for safety reasons. Okay, this is Percy. This is the second horse I'm working with today. He also does not like being separated from the pack, but he's more of a brat about it, and you'll probably see that in a little bit. I'm not riding him today. I haven't rode him yet. I don't know when the last time someone rode him was. I know he was previously owned by the Amish, and they dropped him off at a kill pen. So I'm assuming they rode him. Not really sure. But we're just gonna run him a little bit with the saddle on, see how he does. Y'all, I'm toasty. Honestly, I didn't record Percy because he was just a lot to deal with. But we got a good workout in. He did really good, actually. He did a lot better than he has been doing. So that's a plus. Y'all, no freaking way. Look who just came up to me. This is Brienne, and she is the most skittish one here. She's 25, and in horse years, that's pretty freaking old. She was a workhorse on an Amish farm, and they didn't treat her so nicely. Brienne! Oh, I was gonna give her apples though. Also, Delphine behind me comes in a close second place for most skittish. She's not really fond of humans, but sometimes when I don't have the halter in my hand, she'll come up to me and take a treat. Hey, Delphine girl. See, she knows I don't have a halter. Good girl. Oh, I'm surprised she hasn't walked away yet. And Brienne is blind in one eye, so this is her non-blind eye. So she sees me coming. And Buddy, don't be a brat. You can have it. Buddy, stop it. Buddy over here is being so selfish. I gave you so many treats, Buddy, when I rode you, but I'll give you another one. He likes to get it with his teeth, huh? Alright. Good morning. Today is Thursday, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel that good this morning. Today is my first shift, like 12-hour shift on the floor, and I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Like a part of me is really freaking out. Alright, I just got ready for work. This is my outfit. My iced coffee and y'all, this lunching box. Alright, I'm about to head in. Maybe I'll give you an update on lunch, but probably when I get off, honestly, I'm just about to have a busy day. I did it. I survived my first ever 12-hour shift as an RN. Like, on the floor. I did it. Oh my gosh, I have to get gas. I have no gas. Let me update you when I'm getting gas. Y'all, I totally forgot how to get gas. I like literally barely made it to the gas station. But today was crazy. Like, I'm exhausted. I didn't even have time to eat my whole entire lunch. I'm about to eat my brownie on the way home and shower and go to bed. I'm so tired. But I like did so much today. I pretty much watched her chart on like one patient, and then in the morning, and then the rest of the day, because we had 2 patients. And then the rest of the day, I pretty much charted on everything. Like, at the end of the shift, she was like, all right, go chart your eyes and nose, go chart this. And I was like, okay. So I got really comfortable with that. Like, not super like, I can't do it on my own yet, but got pretty comfortable with that. We titrated a couple drugs today, got to hang a bunch of stuff. One of our patients needed to get an MRI, and he had like 3 things running, 2 sedatives, whatever, and a paralytic. So we had to like change out the lines to go in the MRI for that. We had to also like change all of his probes for the MRI. They were Spanish speaking, so we had to like get an interpreter so the family could like co-sign or whatever. It was a mess. It was crazy. It was a busy day. My gas is done, so I'll update you when I get home. Oh, I also forgot to mention, not only were 2 of my patients declared brain dead today, but one of them I bagged and helped clean up and took him to the morgue. I really hope every shift is not like this, because I don't think I can handle the emotional instability of this job. Like, I'm sorry, what did I just get paid to do today? They gave me this little goodie bag at least. I got a new cup. I already have one, but now I have 2 because I still work there. They also gave me this pen. Excited for this. I feel like a lot of the nurses there use that, so. I already have one of these, but it like lays this way and all my other cards lay the other way. Anyways, they gave me a new one and this one lays this way, so I might put this one on. But it's your drug name, what it's used for, the concentration that's available for, what you started it, and titrating. So this is all for your titrating drugs. And it tells you your max dose that you can titrate your drug to over here. And then here's the drug name. And then on the opposite side, it's more drugs. So this is gonna be very helpful. So I'm glad I got that too. And then I got a little badge reel, Donate Life. It's very fitting for what I saw today. I'm gonna probably shower, eat a snack, and go to bed. And tomorrow I have a virtual meetup with my whole group and my like person that's leading my program. So I'll be filming that tomorrow. Okay, I just got off my call and it honestly went really well. She gave us some more assignments to do, so that's fun. But we just kind of went over like how this week was going for us overall, what we got to do if we had our 12-hour preceptor shift, which I did. So I told them what happened on mine. And then we got to hear some other people's stories, and they just gave us some more health streams to complete. So looking forward to that. Not really, but I am about to go on my run. So our backyard right here, this whole area is just like weeds, and as you can tell, we kind of weeded like right here. And so I think I'm gonna try to work on this today too. I'm gonna try to do that before I go to the barn today. I'm also going back to the barn today, so I'm excited for that. And then honestly, tomorrow we're doing like horse yoga at the bar I volunteer for, so I might get a little bit of that on camera because I'm going to the Murfreesboro Farmers Market before I go out to the barn. So I'll just take a little snippet of that, why not? So I'll end the vlog tomorrow. Then I'm gonna try to stop drinking Celsius and like energy drinks altogether for a little bit and see if that helps with my acne. I saw this thing on TikTok, here I go, doing TikTok things again, of honey and Himalayan salt, the pink salt, on a spoon and like using that as your pre-workout. So I'm gonna actually do this before I change. That much honey and a little bit of salt. So this is my work fit. This is my workout fit. I've actually never ran in a hat before, but one of my like favorite runner TikTokers always does. And honestly, the sun really bothers me when I'm running. So I like contemplated running in sunglasses. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a hat on. So I got back from my run like an hour ago, and I'm just now recovering enough to turn on the vlog camera. It was so hot. It was like, honestly, like I thought I was gonna pass out. Probably put on some shorts and like a bathing suit top and get to work on our backyard. Y'all, I don't know what to do. You're gonna see in like the next couple weeks, this backyard is gonna be the new hangout spot. Because our roommate that's moving in today, she's bringing like a fire pit. I want to get like a little table out there so I can like host parties and do like dinner parties out there, and just some like outdoor furniture. Okay, so I just like took a little body shower. I made no progress outside, so I just went on Amazon. And unfortunately, I just ordered some weed killer because my back was like in so much pain. But I'm about to make some lunch and clean up a little bit, so when our new roommate gets here, it's a little clean. Not that it's like dirty or anything, but you know. And then I'm gonna head out to the barn. Okay, so I just made my breakfast, and while I was doing that, I also realized that I haven't tried my pickled cucumbers yet, so I'm excited to try those. And then I just put a piece of bacon on top this time instead of last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'm gonna change real quick and put on a hair mask and go to the barn. Okay, I just got done working with the horses. We honestly didn't do that much today. We just kind of took a couple of them on walks like they're dogs with a halter. My hands, I don't know if you can even see it on here, but they're so dirty. I don't have a place to wash them out here, but it's okay. I'm gonna go home, shower, and make some dinner. I'm honestly starving, but I have no idea what I want to do for dinner. But I think I'm just gonna go home, shower, make dinner, and then probably work some more on my health stream, because honestly I did not do that much today. But also my new roommate just moved in as I was like leaving, so I got to meet her. Well, I already met her, but like say hi to her and her family, and so yeah, probably just hang out with her some and get up really early tomorrow. I don't know if you can see them that well, but there they are, eating their grass. like the fatties they are. Good morning. I totally forgot I was vlogging today, and I don't have a camera holder, so just my wobbliness. But it is 7:15. I'm currently on the way to Murfreesboro, and I'm going to stop at the farmer's market and then go and do horse yoga. So come along with me for. Oh, also I forgot to mention, you will like this. The nurse. I'll just hold you. Sorry for the angle. The nurse that I've been precepting with, she texted me yesterday and said, hey, a heart and lungs are getting donated tomorrow if you want to come in and watch. Which is like, it's sad. But it's also like, I don't know, I'm a firm believer my body's a house that I'm renting, and it's not my current home. Anyways, that's a story for another time. I am so excited to go in and watch that. I feel like it's kind of a 1 or 2 in a lifetime opportunity to watch a heart and lungs get donated. I'm just gonna head in and to the hospital after I work with the horses. I'm literally loving my life right now. Like this, I'm just so happy. Okay, see you at the farmer's market. Y'all, I just got back from the farmer's market and I did really good on time. So I got some Molly's Sweet Shop honey, 100% pure local raw wildflower honey. So I'm excited for that. I've never had like actual raw honey. Last minute I was like walking out and I had some cherries when I was camping last weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I like cherries. So I got a little basket of cherries. So cute. The flowers there were insane. I wanted to get flowers so bad, but I was like, I'm not gonna, I don't know if I want to keep up with them. So I got 2 tomatoes. That was fun. What else did I get? I think that's it. And then I also got a little breakfast sandwich for today and tomorrow. I got a breakfast sausage like biscuit thing. And then I also got a, oh gosh, I'm getting food everywhere. Like Swiss ham and cheese croissant. I saw that right when I walked in. I was like, yeah, I'm getting one of you. Facts. But I recorded some of it on my phone, so I'll insert that here. And I had so much fun. Everyone was so nice. But now I'm going ahead and do some hot yoga. I mean, not hot yoga, horse yoga. I gotta go head out there, see if he needs help setting anything up. Got my yoga mat in the back, ready to go. So I just got to the hospital and I changed and all of that. There's so many people that showed up for horse yoga, so that was really good. I had so much fun. I didn't get any videos of that, but it was so funny. I went into Chick-fil-A with like my barn clothes on and my cowgirl boots, and I ordered, and then I went into the bathroom and changed, and I came out with like my scrubs on and my cowgirl boots, and I feel like everyone was looking at me like, what the hell is this girl doing? But I just got some grilled nuggets, kale salad, chocolate milkshake, and iced coffee because the surgery is supposed to be like 5 hours long if everything goes according to plan. So it's 1:20. We're supposed to start at 2. So I'm just gonna go in there and see what's going on, and I'll give you all the updates when I get out. Y'all, what the heck? That was the craziest thing I have ever seen in my whole, not my whole entire life, but like, that was crazy. Like top 5 probably the most craziest things I've ever seen. If you ever get the chance to go see a surgery like that, 12 out of 10 recommend. Other than that, obviously it's like sad because of the situation, but then you just have to remind yourself, like, I remind myself that this body is just a body for my soul to live in at the current moment. So you gotta take care of it while you can, and know that bodies may go and your soul never leaves. That's what I believe. That's what helps me get through it when I see stuff like that. And it's also nice that those little organs are about to be up in the sky going to someone else. That's how my day went. I'm sitting here thinking my cherries and my tomatoes in the back are probably shriveled up because it's currently 95 degrees out. So I'm going to the farmer's market again next week, and because it was so much fun. So anyways, thanks for watching the vlog. Hopefully the Q&A will be posted So if you haven't already put in your nursing school questions, NCLEX questions, because I took the next gen, new grad questions, whatever, it should be on my YouTube channel. I put down like a little Dropbox, and it should also be on my TikTok, hopefully somewhere. And if you don't already, here's my TikTok. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And my first week as a new grad is officially complete.